Hey guys, it's been a while. I've been busy, so I've also been busy building this mod pack. It took me a little bit, but yeah, to get things going, I decided we would play a mod pack here that I created. Lucrest. That's not a bad village name. As you can tell, it's Pixelmon. It's version 16 point. It's 1.16.5, so it's relatively new. Um, it's the most up to date Pixelmon version. So there's bound to be new things that you haven't seen before in PokeHandcraft, which is now an out of date version. He's working on a new one, which we might touch base on. But for now, we're going to be playing my mod pack called Pixel Adventure Pixelmon Reforged. As you can tell, I've got a second Pokemon, and my Pokemon is fainted. I got mad and I threw my starter Pokeballs because I had a starter chest. I basically threw a bunch of Great Balls at Tepig until I caught it. I had 5 left and I used all 5. Um, yeah, in this version of Pixelmon, you start out in a starting village. They make sure that you have one to start with. And from the looks of it, we have 2 daycares. That's impressive. I've never seen 2 daycares. But it starts with a Poke Center most of the time, and a Pokemart most of the time. Usually you're going to have one or the other or both. And you're going to have farms with berry trees, and they've changed those. They no longer look like the little berry trees from uh, the Pokemon games. They now look like actual trees. And just a lot has changed. And if you can't tell, my starter was Fuecoco. They've been added into the game, the Scarlet and Violet starters, that is. And they don't have any evolutions yet, which is why I prioritized catching this Tepig, so we would have a starter that could evolve, so we don't get Salsa over leveled. Because if you get him to level 100 and then they add the evolutions, we're gonna have a problem, because he's not gonna be able to evolve. So we're just gonna raid these chests. We're not gonna take the camera, because we're not gonna do Pokemon Snap in this mod pack. Maybe when we mess around with PokeHandcraft in the future, we'll mess around with the camera a little. Let's see. Oh yeah, and every starter town starts with a gym, and the gyms look a lot different. Like, I think this is a normal type gym, if I had to guess. I could be wrong. But there's a total of 50 mods in this pack. We have stuff like Tinker's Construct, Mystical Agriculture, which unfortunately we won't be able to use all of, because mob chunks aren't a thing that exist in this pack, because mobs don't spawn. It's just Pixelmon. So, we'll be able to make use of the fact that you'll be able to grow, your own iron plants, which will definitely come in handy. And I love it when these starter towns have these little stalls, because you can get plenty of items to start out with. And they have a cooking stall where you can make your curry, which I've never messed with since it used to crash. Yeah, I've been playing Pixelmon for quite a long time. Oh, you can't click on that barrel because of that piece of grass. Guess I'm not hungry enough for that piece of cake. Did I do this barrel? No, I didn't. Let's just grab everything. And that should be it. Let me make sure my auto jump is off. Because auto jump is a pain. Oh, we can get some pumpkins down here. Let's just go ahead and grab them pumpkins. Do I have an axe? I have an axe. That'll make this faster. But as I was saying, we've got stuff like Tinker's Construct, Mystical Agriculture, Pam's Harvest Craft, which is a staple in my opinion. Like when you're playing big modded packs, it's just like almost all of them that I've played have Pam's Harvest Craft. This is Pam's Harvest Craft 2, the updated one, so there's some differences. None really that I've noticed as far as, you know, gathering things, aside from the fact that when you punch the nodes, the little windy gardens, shaded gardens, yeah, just any of the gardens, it only drops 1 instead of 3, which is very handy when you're clearing out space. Hello, I would like to sell stuff. I always sell my big potions starting off with because I don't really need them. And mostly I need the Pokeballs starting out. That made us 22,485. Not bad. We're gonna buy some Great Balls with that. I'll just buy 10. That'll get us a healthy amount. Sort out the Pokeballs up top. And we're gonna use the rare candy on... Oh, I forgot to name my Fuecoco. Oh, he's huge. Salsa. That is his name. Like, first time I saw Fuecoco, my name for him was just Salsa. Please don't attack my Fuecoco. You're too strong. You're not that bad. I could take you on with spam. At least, I think I can. Nope, take out spam. Please don't use home claws. You hurt, as is. Okay, so that was definitely something we couldn't do. I thought we could. I was mistaken. Zangoose is always a pain in the rear. But yeah, this is the starter town. We're going to explore it a bit. And by explore it a bit, I mean get all this wheat. We're not going to take on the gym this episode. Because every time I've taken on a starter gym, it was always level 30, at least. I don't know if that's the default level. But it'll give us some kind of a starting base. We'll just get a few more foods here. My time is running short because I have somewhere I gotta be soon, and they showed up early. So we're just gonna take a peek at what the daycare has to offer, and then we'll wrap the intro up here. So once you get past all the berries, there's a shopkeeper over here. His name is Breeden. Basically, he sells the daycares, so you don't have to craft them anymore. So you can just straight up buy them. And you can use the ones at the daycare, which are very handy. Like I could breed Spam and Salsa, I think, and get more Tepigs. I would have to get another Pokemon first. But you can view them in here, and you can see how your daycare is going. You can only use 3 at a time, so you can't spam them like I used to. No more homemade daycare centers, which is a tragedy because I used to breed Pokemon for my entire server. And that was a lot of Pokemon that I used to breed. But I think it's made it simpler. I don't think you have to make the breeding area a certain set anymore. So yeah. Hopefully I can fix this hair problem. Apparently it's just 16.5 for me for some reason, where my hair just leaves its body. Next episode, we'll actually put our house down somewhere and get started. So, until next time, guys. See ya.